Hello everyone, my name is Kiran. Today, second video, Azure Cloud job interview question and answers. In this second video, I'm going to continue one question from first video, that is a zonal service and zone redundant services. Okay, so what is a zonal service? Zonal service, it's kind of specific. Suppose if you are trying to deploy one resource that specific to fix to one specific zone only, that is a way zonal service. Like example, if I'm going to show you the practically that answer also, like public IP address. If I'm trying to create a public IP address, so it will ask us which region. So we are selecting. So if you see zone redundant by default option, what will happen? Zone redundant means automatically in this region, west us2 region, that other zones also the same public IP address redundantly available automatically redundant wise is available. In case of something wrong with this in this region specific zone wise, other zone will also provide the services, same public address. So that way it's a zone redundant. But zonal services, if I'm going to specific to this is a service I want in the zone 1 only or zone 2 only, that is a call zonal service. That is a call zonal service. And if it is a by default option, if you selected zone redundant means automatically happen that replicate or maintain the same service into other zones also within the region. That is a call zone redundant service, guys. That is a difference between here practically I shown you here. Okay, next, today I'm going to discuss about cost optimization related interview questions. Okay, so before that, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and click on bell icon. If you are like my videos, please like and comment below. So if you are looking some specific videos, please let us know. Accordingly, I will try to create it. Okay, thank you guys. Let's jump into the cost optimization related. In Azure Cloud Platform, any resources when we are trying to deploy it, obviously any cloud, not only Azure, any cloud if you are trying to deploy, that is a cost is applicable. So based on which they are calculating the cost. Suppose there are different factors is involved on this cost related. Like example, if I'm trying to deploy one resource like virtual machine only, if you are going to take it, what are the factors they will take the consider, accordingly how that cost is applicable. And if you see, like practically I will show you so that you can get the more idea. Azure pricing calculator. So if you understand this is a one, automatically cost optimization related also, we can able to give the answers for that. That's the reason. First of all, understand the Azure pricing. So if I'm going to click on Azure Virtual Machine, if you click on view, so here cost, if you observe, it's a right now dollars wise $137.24. Suppose I'm going to selected UAE Central, but $181. That means it's a region. Based on region, that cost is going to vary, guys. So which region you are going to deploy it, that resources, accordingly that cost is applicable. That is a one factor. And other factors based on license also, like Microsoft by default their own products is a Windows. Due to that, license cost also included here, that is around $67.16 per month approximately. This is a per month, it's a cost. If it is a Linux, it won't charge us that license cost. We need to bring from Ubuntu. If you are selected, if you are selected RHEL Red Hat, we need to get it from the IBM, because of IBM is acquired that Red Hat. And SQL, it's a Microsoft only, but license is a depends on what type of license we are procuring, accordingly that cost is applicable. That is additional, it's not included here. Okay, and other factors you can see depends on the VM size. Suppose right now starting it's a 2 CPU and 8 GB RAM, 50 GB temporary storage, US dollars wise per hour 0.156 dollars. That is a D2 V3 series. But if I'm going to select it some other VM size, accordingly that cost is going to vary. So based on VM size also, that cost is going to vary, guys. So there are a lot of factors. So this is a just VM size approximately 730 hours, and accordingly pay as you go. Okay, what happened? It's a saving plan reserved instance. So it's a discuss cost optimization wise and manage a disk. Even here also, what type of disk we are selecting, accordingly that cost is applicable. Storage transitions like read and write operation and all different variety of operations, all the related cost is applicable, as well as bandwidth, what data transfer and what data receiving, that all the applicable the bandwidth utilization cost also applicable. There are different things that's involved on this upfront. That means when you are trying to deploy it some project wise and project team is asking you to provide the cost, so you can able to provide the approximate cost. Exact cost nobody can't provide it, because of depends on the data transfer, depends on the storage transition cost, it will vary. That's the reason nobody can't give the exact cost, but approximate cost we can able to provide it. Okay, so coming to now how we can reduce the cost. What are the different factors wise we can reduce the cost in the any project? One of the thing you can see right away here, Microsoft is providing two types of plan: saving plan and reservation instant reserved instance. Based on that, that cost is going to vary. You can see here saving plan, if I'm selected, 22% of discount I will get it, and 3 years reserved instance 45% of discount I will get it. Same reserved instance wise, if I'm going with the instead of saving plan reserved instance, 1 year reserved, 3 years reserved, accordingly that cost is also going to vary. So you want to understand what is the difference between reserved instance and saving plan, which is the best, and what are the things we need to understand. That is a separate video is available, guys, in my channel. Please look into that. And one of the FinOps guy is given the inputs, real time related inputs, and it's a really helpful to understand the differences here, saving plan and reserved instance. Okay, you can watch that video, you can understand. But cost optimization wise, yes, we can reserve the instance or saving plan and we can reduce the cost. And other factors is a depends on the region. Suppose in India, my resources is running. In which region I want to deploy it for cost optimization wise? So we need to look into that. Okay, so India I mention. So if I mention is a South India and West India and Central India, like that. You can see Central India, if I'm selected, $229, $229.58. Same thing if I'm going with the South India, 245 only. You can see here 245. And the same thing if I go with the West India, 245 remains same. West India and it's South India same, but Central India 229. It's a less cost. Central India is a less cost, but is a South India and West India, it's a little bit more cost. So accordingly we can select it. But before that, not only cost, guys, and depends on the region, some resources is available, some resources are not available, and futures also in all regions it won't available. So accordingly we need to choose it. That is a one more point. And as well as one more point is a we need to understand about is a three zones concept is a providing that particular region or not. Accordingly we need to choose it. So these many factor cost optimization and other factors like unused resources. Generally, POC purpose will deploy the resources, and we try to once is a completed, immediately deleted, and we can reduce the cost. That is a one thing. And the snapshots also. So many companies will maintain the snapshot. Due to that, cost is going to high, and latest snapshot maintain and older snapshot try to delete it, so that we can reduce the cost also. That is also one of the factor. And other things, sometimes what will happen in the production only or development or testing, and the minimum suppose like based on that application, we went with the suppose 8 CPU and 64 GB RAM. Last 2 months or 1 month, I am observed that this VM instant utilization very less, might be 20% or 30% only. That means it's not utilizing properly this VM totally size. So we can discuss with the application team, try to reduce the VM size. That way also we can reduce the cost. And most one of the factor is a Azure advisory recommendation. Generally, Microsoft is providing Azure advisory recommendations, and that is also generally every month will review and get the recommendation from Microsoft. I can show you advisory. So this is a advisor, and Microsoft is providing cost related, security, reliability, operational excellence, and performance, all recommendations. Accordingly, we can try to cost related, and what are the ways we can reduce the cost also, we can look into that. So this is also one more factor. And obviously every month billing what we are getting, and tracking with the tax, using the tax and understand the billing, and where we can reduce the cost also, we can try to understand and reduce the cost. So definitely it's a cost optimization, and more questions will get it, especially who are experienced people in this area. And when you are trying to give the interview, definitely they will ask about cost optimization related questions, guys. Definitely pretty sure. Why? Because of its cost is a very important business perspective, and your customer also will ask you different strategies how you can reduce the cost. That's the reason we need to understand the cost related also, and definitely it's a very useful and helpful to your interview, guys. This question and answers related, or this totally topic cost optimization related. Still, if you have any questions, you can comment below, and if I'm not cover such a topic anything, and even you can comment below, I will try to cover those topics also. One by one we'll go with. Okay, thank you, guys. This is a video for this second video, and I will come with the another video also, one by one topic. Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you, guys.